Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope everybody is staying safe during this COVID-19 lockdown. I don't want to talk about that, so I'm just going to bring some positivity, right? While everyone is staying at home right now, I'm going to suggest a couple of things that you can do to be quite productive at this particular moment. This video is going to talk all around 20 YouTube video ideas that you can make to actually get your channel to go viral in 2020. But before we get into the video, one thing I'd like to say is, if this is your first time coming over through to my channel, this is Mikey. Don't forget to hit the like button if you like this. Don't forget to share this if you feel there's anyone that can benefit from this content. And don't forget to subscribe if you want to see any more of my videos. So this is going to be like a countdown. I'm going to go from the bottom, which is 24, all the way up to number 1, which would be the best idea. Right at the bottom, at the 24th position, is how to deal with fake friends, right? Everyone's got friends that they've found out at some point is fake. It's a question of how you actually dealt with that experience. It's just very simple, and what you suggest for people if they actually find themselves in that situation. Very, very simple story, but for certain people it's quite interesting to see other people's experience, but also see how that links to theirs. But for other people, sometimes they may be in that situation, so it could actually help highlight, but also bring up a way for them to actually battle that. The second thing, which will be the 23rd idea, would be talking about how to actually get a job or an interview. Now, more specifically in this period, a lot of people have lost their jobs, but at the same time there's still interviews going on. Now, how do you prepare yourself for these kind of interviews, especially ones where you have to maybe do like a video interview and you're not shaved, because of that you can't come on the video, and things like that. I mean, it's just about your own tips, but also giving some advice. You can also go and get some tips from some of the other well-known either entrepreneurs or guys that help around employment, and just get some proper structured advice that can actually help people in this time. The 21st idea is talking about your worst hairstylist, makeup artist in your area. So what most people do is just set a camera, put it in your bag, go out, go and look for a hairdresser or a makeup stylist in your local area that is 1 star or less than 1 star. Go over there, record the experience, come back and just talk about it. If you think it was nice, talk about the experience, but also you have a documented video, and people like that kind of blog feel. It just allows people to watch quite a bit of it, it's just quite engaging. One other thing I was going to talk about was the 20th thing, is how to make your crush like you. So it's the 20th idea for YouTube videos for 2020 going viral. How to get a crush to like you. So many people, relationships, they're so sensitive. They come on YouTube looking for ideas, looking for solutions. A lot of people have crushes and they're not sure about how to go about it. Certain people find relationships and dating and all of that quite easy, but other people find it quite difficult, so they come on here quite a lot. So if you find it quite easy, or you've had any experience about how you can get someone to like you or something that's worked for you, then you can come out here and actually share it and suggest it to other people who are actually looking or in that journey as well. The 19th video idea is doing an unpopular opinion video. Everyone has an opinion that they have and that they've said, and when they say the opinion that somebody is not happy or somebody is upset, or like everyone else in the room is like shut up and gangs up against them, almost like they're ganging up against them, but they just don't agree with that point. Now, if you have that, it's quite interesting, because most likely that will probably be the kind of reaction you have on YouTube, and things like that go viral because people just share it with each other and just kind of want to share it to this person to say, oh my days, can you imagine what this person said? And that just allows it to kind of trend. It's still your opinion, so don't obviously just do something just because you want to fake an opinion. But if there's something you believe in as an opinion you have, then it's a good idea to kind of voice it on YouTube. Number 18 will be the college night routine. So when you go out in college, record your night out, document it, little snippets, not the whole thing, and just come back, talk about it like the next day, the morning after, how you felt, and just document that and put that in the video. People find that quite interesting, quite entertaining, especially people who are just about to go into uni. They're researching to find out what they should expect and what to do, and it's quite interesting. Number 17 is a video where the boyfriend does your husband does your makeup. That one's quite interesting because obviously boyfriends and husbands can't do makeup, so it's quite interesting to see their attempt, but it's quite funny as well to see a guy doing makeup. So it's, for a couple of reasons, quite interesting, and I can understand why it's going viral, and videos like that are actually trending. Now, number 16, which is already something that I think trends quite a lot already, ASMR and mukbang videos, where people are watching people eat. If you're gonna do that, you need to like food quite a lot and like to eat quite a lot, and you need to be able to eat quite a lot of food in one go. But also you need to ensure that you have an ASMR mic which actually captures all the sound, because it's very important that you have all the ASMR It is very important that you have the ASMR mic, because the ASMR mic actually picks up all the sound, and for ASMR and mukbang, it's all about the sounds that they have from the crunching, from the texture, from you breaking the food open and all sorts. So it's very important if you're going to do a mukbang video to ensure that you have an ASMR mic. Number 15 is reaction videos. So it's very interesting to get people's reaction. For instance, when you tell your mum that, you know, you're pregnant, or for instance, mum reaction videos are quite interesting, but also it borderlines on pranks as well. When you get someone's reaction to, for instance, your partner, telling your partner you cheated on them, or something similar to that, but actually you need to get a camera close up to actually show their reaction at the point at which they find something out, and that's actually the moment in which is captured, and that's what's valuable, and that's what people are actually looking out for. So that's just a tip if you're going to do reaction videos. Number 14 is clean routine. You know, to show how you actually clean your room, show how you clean your house, show how you clean some part of, you know, your building, your bathroom, show how you clean yourself maybe. That kind of leads on to number 13, which is actually talking about wash day routine. Number 14 is clean routine. So show how you clean your house, clean your bedroom, clean your kitchen, clean your sofa, clean a cupboard that's been there for ages under your bed, for instance. Show how you do something like that. Number 12 is what's on my phone. So whether you have an Android or an iPhone, just showing the apps, the different apps you have on your phone, why you have them, flicking through, opening them for a couple of seconds to show people what their apps are actually like, maybe showing one or two functionalities. It's quite interesting. At the same time, you can just screen record. That just helps to ensure that you have the right kind of quality, so you can then have a kind of side-by-side clip. That just gets you the best kind of views and traction. Number 11 is not far off from number 13 and number 14. This is a skincare routine. So show however you clean your skin, how you treat your skin. I did a video the other day on how I actually shave, and you know what I actually found to keep myself neat during this quarantine period, especially when I have to get on Zoom videos and phone calls. The next thing is number 10, and that is the sibling tag. So talking about siblings, whatever, everyone's got stories. Your siblings have been with you for your entire life. You have experiences, stories. So it's interesting to actually do a tag. Either include them or just talk about them and talk about story around your sibling. Number 9 is makeup tutorials. Makeup tutorials typically just go quite well because a lot of people do not know how to do makeup, and they're trying to find tips and ways in which they can find secrets that work for them, but also everyone is different. What might work for one person might not work for the other. So everyone every day is actually going out searching and always open to looking for better tips. So if you have a makeup routine that you think work for you, then just go over there, set a camera up, record it as you do that process, forward some of the bits, talk through some of the bits and how you're doing it, and actually explain why you do certain things. And that could be quite useful, but also that will definitely go viral. Number 7 is about experience. So the first time you did something, first time you got a tattoo, first time you got in an Uber, first time you ordered takeaway, first time you went to a particular store or had a particular experience, you know. A lot of people that haven't done that and are looking forward to that find those kind of videos quite interesting, motivational, but also it helps them know what to kind of look out for and how to maximize their own experience when they actually do that. Number 6 is braid or wig video tutorials. Wig video tutorials, just for some reason, happen to go viral. A lot of girls want to know how to do wig. Hardly any girl does their own wig, just because they don't know how to. A lot of them now with this quarantine challenge finding it a lot more difficult. So right now they're all looking for ways in which they can optimize stuff, but also certain people now don't have the jobs that they had, so they can't spend the amount of money that they used to spend on their hair. So wig tutorials or how to actually braid your hair is actually quite useful at the moment for a lot of people who can't get to the salon, you know, or who don't know how to do their own hair and now can't afford to buy a wig. Now, getting down to the bottom, and very soon I'm going to reveal the number 1 video that you should do to get your YouTube channel to grow but also go viral. Now, number 5 is the pamper day. Now, a lot of people love to do pampers, they love to get massages, they love to do treatments, either facial treatments, masks and things like that. It's just good to record that experience, talk about what you're using, why you're using it, where you got it from. You can even share the links in the bottom of the video just to help people kind of get that kind of experience as well. People like to watch videos like that. Those go viral because in a way it gives people a certain satisfaction, almost like they're feeling like they're getting pampered to a certain degree. It helps when you put that little meditation music in the background. Like number 4 is the boyfriend tag. So talk about your boyfriend boyfriend, do something about, you know, an experience you've had, either an ex-boyfriend, a new boyfriend, someone you're dating, but an experience you've had with your boyfriend. You can also do it with your partner. Those ones are actually more interesting because they're quite there and they can also add in and share on from their own perspective. Number 3 is the room, house or apartment. Everyone loves that. Everyone just finds it quite intriguing when they see a camera going around, but also where they see people explaining a little bit more about their habitation, why they do things, how they do things. And there's this girl that did, she did something in a caravan. I don't know if you guys saw it. I'll see if I can find the video link and I'll pop it over there. But this girl did something in a caravan and she showed her caravan that she was traveling around the whole of the US with a little white snake. And it was quite interesting. She had, I think she's got millions of views at the moment, but within the first week she had thousands of views. And that was all she was showing. She was literally just showing her caravan and you know, her tiny little space. So don't think, oh, I need a huge mansion or I need like a, you know, a 5-bedroom house to be able to show it. You know, you can show a bedroom, you can show a little space. It's more about showing how you actually use the space and the little bits in there that make it, you know, quite original and make it yours. I'll put the video up there, so you should have a look at that video if you're considering to do a room, house or apartment tour. Video number 2, I'm sure you may have guessed this already, but it's a prank video, right? Everybody loves to watch a prank, especially if it's a good one and it's original. Number 1, do not fake your prank. Make sure it's genuine, because that's the only way in which you can actually get a genuine reaction, but also in which it will come across realistically, but also quite entertaining, but automatically engaged. So ensure that you don't fake a prank. Do a prank on your brother, your sister. Just set a camera, do something. Your fiance, your girlfriend, you know, whatever it is, set a prank up, put the camera just to record it, capture the entire process and forward some of the bits that are irrelevant. Ensure you capture clearly the bit in which you get the actual reaction and the actual moment in which you know, the prank itself actually takes place. If you have 2 cameras, it usually helps to get 2 perspectives. Number 1 is going to be the most important, most popular, most fantastic, most loved, most watched, which I think everyone has probably watched on their, at least in their life, on YouTube. You can't be alive in 2020 and not have watched, you've guessed it, a story time. You can do a story time about anything. We've all got things that we had in our lives, experiences, shocking moments that we've had that when we tell people, they can't actually believe it. They are wow, flabbergasted, our families are surprised, our friends are amazed. These are the kind of stories that you should share on your story time. Come out there, set up a camera in front of your face, just like I'm talking to you now. Show your face, go on and talk about your story, your experience. Ensure before you do that you have a bit of a structure, to ensure that you have the points in which you want to talk about your story, to ensure that when you are talking about that story, you don't forget some of the elements that could be quite important that you want to get across, but you could forget in that moment where you're talking about the story. But to ensure that you go in a sequential and chronological order where you're not going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, almost like how I went from 24 all the way up to 1. You know, imagine if I went from 5 to 6 to 4 to 3 to 1. You guys would have been so confused. So I hope you enjoy watching this. So don't forget the 24 tips to grow your YouTube channel in 2020. Try them out. Let me know how they go. Let other people know. Share this video. Let other people know who are looking to grow their YouTube channel that these are the top 24 tip video ideas that are actually been proven to grow in YouTube channel, right? So let me know how you get along in the comment section below. Make sure you hit the like button once again if you like the video, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more of my content, and hit the bell button as well so you get the notification. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Adios.